try and crack down on it, because then, yeah, you can immediately use it. Which has got to feel nice. There we go. And just want to get a little bit of shading over there. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I just realized I didn't do because the chin would want a shadow consistently the whole way around, which is why I didn't even bother filling that bit in, because it was always going to be filled with chin. But it does need some sort of shading there. Otherwise it looks quite odd. There we go. And there. Good. I like her very much. I do like her very much. I didn't think I was gonna like Aiko, but there we are. I like it. I like it. I do think she needs something more pink on her cheeks. I think the basic blush I did kind of gets lost once you have all the other colours there, which is fine. I don't mind adding like a little bit more blush to the cheeks. To be honest, if that's the only thing that I have issues with at the end, that's a nice easy fix, to be honest. So I definitely do not mind doing that as a fix. I just need to find a pink that will not clash too much with the other ones I've used, because the pink on the Moogle nose is going to be partially the background, so I can't really use that, because if I wanted to stand out more, using the same colour as the background is probably a bad call. There we go. Oh, can't find any Final Fantasy ones I like. Yeah. Typical Final Fantasy stuff. Matrix, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We are doing Final Fantasy IX, Aiko. We're doing a little embroidery file. We've started this yesterday and we are pretty close to finishing it now. I will have to... Oh, where will I do that? Probably in post. Because I want to add some pink blush to the background, but it's kind of a bit of a difficult time to do that now because I'd have to remove it from the hoop stand, which would heck with the recording, unfortunately. So that's going to have to be probably something I do in retrospect afterwards. I just have to remember. It's all well and good me being like, ah, yes, I shall do that after, but I also have to remember that I've said that I shall do that after, which is the hard bit. The bit that I will probably forget is the bit where I commit to doing something later. There we go. That being said, I'm very pleased with how it's turning out so far. I think it's very cute. Oh, I will say, I might have to have a bit of a lie down post stream just while I'm getting better. But I am quite excited now to look online and see if I can find some tutorials for different art styles. That might be good. Maybe this year will be the year that I one day get a drawing tablet. I'm not committing to that. I refuse to commit to that, but maybe this will be the year that I get a drawing tablet. Because right now I do all of my digital artwork with mouse and keyboard, which at times is a little limiting and makes things a lot harder than they need to be. Oh dear. But at the same time I'm also like, but if I had the money for that, would I really want to spend it on something like that? Because that's a lot of snacks. It's a lot of snacks. Also, if that could be like a cricket, another piece of crafting stuff. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. There we go. Get this down here. And around here. There we go. And then we have this bit, which is all shaded. I don't even know why I bothered filling this in with red, honestly. This is an awkward place to fill in, and I still did it. Even though it kind of just makes my life more hard. Oh, dear. Earlier me maybe got a little confused. That's okay, it happens. It's not the end of the world, it just means I'm stitching over other stitching, which is fine. You won't be able to tell at the end, but it just means it's a little harder on the hands because obviously you're pulling a needle through multiple layers of stuff. It's not the worst thing in the world. There's definitely worse mistakes, but It's a bit of a silly one. It's a bit of a silly one. It means my hands have to work harder. My hands are already working pretty hard. I don't think they need to work any harder. Go. Ooh. Alright. And the hand shading. I don't know if she has mittens. I know that her hands are covered. I think she might actually be wearing gloves, but because of like the PS1 style, it looks like she's wearing mittens. I guess if I had to say, I think she'd be wearing gloves. That being said, it is much easier for me if I choose that she is wearing mittens, which is why I've decided that she's wearing mittens, even though I think technically she's probably wearing gloves. Mittens have no fingers, so I picked the easy option of mittens. There we go. Get that under there. And that one under there. And then go. And get that around there. Okay, cute. My chair has sunk again. I'm feeling short. Get that out of there. Oh. Oh. I think we're fine. That's not even me, that's the weather hitting. Oh no. We've held out really well though. We've held out for 5 hours. I think we're doing pretty good. The fact that my stream hasn't gone down so far, touch wood. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll take that. Thank you, by the way, Mark, for the hydrate. I should hydrate. My tea's still warm. Ah, delicious. Thank you. I had quite a big hydrate there, actually. It's going along well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it, honestly. It needs its highlight, and I'm really excited for that one because I think that's going to give it a very different vibe. But I really like how it's looking. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I think it's very, very heckin' cute. And I like that. There we go. We do need to put some, like, longer bits in it again. It's a puffy sleeve. I want it to look puffy sleeve. It's just cold and new. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope maybe you get some mild weather soon, if it isn't mild for you already. Get some heckin' mild weather. Have a nice mild weather system come your way. Nothing too dramatic, just mild. What sort of tea is that? And do you take cream and sugar? I take milk, and it's an English breakfast tea, but it's called biscuit tea. So it's like an English breakfast tea that is flavored like with biscuits. So it smells like you've dunked a biscuit in it, but it doesn't taste sweet. Because I'll be honest, I'm not so keen on sweet tea. So yeah, it's not a sweet tea, but it smells vaguely biscuity. And so it kind of gives you the vibe of having a biscuit with your tea without actually having anything sweet. Which is perfect for someone like me, who's like, I like English breakfast tea and I like the idea of dunking biscuits in it, but I don't have a massive sweet tooth, so I can't often dunk as many biscuits as I'd like. This is like the perfect in between. This is also, by the way, my Final Fantasy mug, which has all of the wait, I just realized I need to show you that in a second. This literally has Aiko on the mug. This was a coincidence and not planned. Oops. But yes, I will show you that in just a second. Let me get this bit in because it's nearly all embroidered with the shadow. And then I'll show you. We're literally using a Final Fantasy IX mug. There we go. And scoot that through there so it's nice and held in there. I'm keen on sweet biscuits and non-sweet tea. Yeah! I mean, to be honest, if you like that, you might like biscuit tea. It's Yorkshire biscuit tea. It's very nice. All right, let me pause the recording really quickly. Show you my mug. So here's my mug, and if you look here, that's Aiko. That's the character we're embroidering right now. There she is. See that? I literally have the character that I'm embroidering right now on my mug. That's how I'm a very big Final Fantasy IX fan. I have a lot of Final Fantasy IX stuff hanging around. Yeah, there she is. She hanging out. All right. I'm gonna use this pink to highlight, which I know is really dramatic. It's gonna look really cool. You'll have to trust the process again. Actually, I already have some of this out, so I can use that straight away. It's gonna look really cool, I promise. Go back to recording again. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I really love that mug. I got it from an MCM, one of the artist alleys, surprisingly. I really love it. It's one of, I love all of my mugs. All of my mugs are normally gifts. This was kind of also a gift. But I love all of them, but I do particularly love this one. It's a very good mug. All right, get ready for some dramatic highlighting.